for this HTML class, we'll be doing two projects. Number one is the form, like a simple registration page. And then number two is the table, a tabular data. So stay tuned. So yeah. Okay. So for this HTML, we're going to start a project or two projects. The first one is the registration form, and the second one is the table. So by the time we get to the CSS, we'll style them. So I'm just gonna clear this off. Or let me just leave it like this. Then I'm just gonna create a new file, call it form.html. HTML5 boilerplate. I forgot to change this title to old school project. So I'm just gonna change this also to registration form, old school registration form. So yeah, just gonna clear the form method post form tag. Then we have then div label. We've talked about label. So for the label, this label is for first name, right? Then input type text, because this label is for first name, so the name will be first name ID. When we get to the CSS, you understand more. Class first name. Then I'm just gonna add required. Alright, let's check it out. Table.html. Sorry, form. Awesome. Okay, we should add text, the contents to the, yeah. So you note that when I click on this first name, it focuses on this input. This is because they both have the same name. The label is for first name and the name for the input is first name. So let me just do the same. Let's create another one. The label for last name, then input type text, name, last name, ID, last name, class, last name, then required, which means the user must not leave it empty. Then I'm just gonna duplicate this. Then this will be for email. Then the type will be changed to email because we have email type. Then email for the label, email address, email. All right. Yeah. So what else? Let's have phone number for phone deliver, then phone number, then type will be telephone, phone. Then we can just have gender, right? Option. So create a div for this also, then label, for gender. Then we'll move so I used option or mark, option key followed by the up arrow key. If you are Windows, just use Alt and up arrow key. That is to move this anyway. Yeah, up arrow. Awesome. So we have the value will be male, which means when you submit data, this is what gets submitted. When you select an option, this is the value and this is the content. Male, female, female, and third one, not to say. Prefer not to say. So I'm just gonna add name to this. Gender also required. Cool. So now let's add our button. Button submit. Yeah. So if I should click on this, it should tell me, hey, you have to fill in this field. Awesome. So before we proceed, I want to show us the basic HTML layout. So I'm just gonna come back to this, clear this off. Clear this off. Then we have header. Nope. Header. We have inside the header we have nav. Sorry. We have nav. Then we have main. Then we can have the site. Section. Awesome. Then we can have footer. This is like the basic HTML layout, right? Okay. So this is this. So by the time we get to this CSS, we'll be styling this. Alright, so the second project will be table.html. So let's navigate to the table. It's empty. Let's create our table. Student data or student record. So table T head now. Then tr first name. Last name, email, address, phone number, others again here, phone number, then gender. Awesome. So outside we have T-body, then TR. So because first name comes first, it has to follow this order because everything will be listed under the first name, then under the last name. All first name goes under the first name, and all last name go under the last name. Email address, phone number, and gender. So first name Martins. Last name Ebube, email address ebube@gmail.com, their phone number +23489, just a random number, and then gender
That will be female. So let's check this. Cool. I think something is on somewhere. Yeah. Sorry. We're supposed to wrap this in TH. Yep. TH. TH. That's for the table head. TH. And then TH. So for the body, it will be TD, table cell, TD, table cell, TD, table cell. So we only use TH for the header, for the table head, as you can see, from here to here. Actually, this was a mistake. We only get to have one TR, the table, which wraps everything inside. Awesome. Awesome. So CD. So also we only have one TR. So I have this around TD also. And when we check now, we should have this. So let's add borders. You can specify the border here. One, or let's use one. Okay, let's use two. Awesome. So I'm just gonna duplicate this 2 more times. CD, Chidera, or let me say Chidi Achebe, chidi@gmail.com. Just gonna leave the number like that. Gender is male. Okay, Tabitha Kefu. I'm sure you are familiar with the name. Then Tabitha@gmail.com. Then female. Awesome. So we'll be adding more data, and when we get to the CSS, we're gonna style it, make it look beautiful and well responsive across the devices. I promise you that. Stay tuned and see you.